a sacred line in the echo, self-love like a fine wine. In the quiet night, under the pale moon's light, I find myself alone another night. Family love, it's a beacon that cuts through the fright. Memories of laughter, of tears, of fights, echo in the silence like distant city lights. In their absence I learn to ignite my own love. It's a flame burning bright in the mirror. I see them in the soft twilight. Their love, my love, it's a shattered bride. Struggling with self-love, it's a constant fight. But in the echoes of their voices I find my mind. In solitude, in silence, I take flight. Hello and welcome to another triple-headed monkey tutorial. Today, I'm just going to show you a little bit about the prompt styler, my mile-high styler, that was updated by Ali1234. And well, I've got a couple of things to tell you. Let's get straight into it. First off, I'll start by building a patch from scratch, using just the basics. Here, we'll go with the add node, sampling, K sampler, we'll put that there. And we'll come back from here to model. Checkpoint loader simple, right there. 7 of 9, that's fine. Then we'll come here to the latent. We'll search here for tiled. And we'll take the Vey decode tiled. And at that point, we'll take the Vey here, drop that down there, and we'll take the Vey loader. Which will select the SDXL Vey. Once we've done that, we shall take the latent image here, and we shall create a latent an empty latent image, which we will set to 1024 by 1024. And at this point, we will then, we'll not do that, we'll do this, right click and add prompts. And now we've got both of those there. We can just go negative, positive. That wasn't that quick. Beautiful. So we've got our simple patch set up here. Now what I like to do with these is I like to go to convert text to input, and then I like to add the Ali1234 perfection styler, among others, and we can have those. We can also chain these as well by turning the text positive, text negative into an input. And, well, unfortunately you can't just go like that and find it in the menu there. You have to search here for whatever you want. Let's say you want the mile high, get the mile high styler there. And then you can connect those up there. Then you have all these options here. Now as you can see at the moment there is no prompt. This is where you would put your prompt, in the final box, once you've finished adding to your chain. And you can infinitely chain all of these stylers here. There's no point in adding both advanced and normal ones because they both basically do the same thing. The advanced has the G and L separated so that you can make more complex prompt style inputs, but my styles tend not to use them like as part of their makeup, so your prompt will be fully whatever is in the G and the in the non-linguistic side. So anyway, let us move on from there. We have our thing here, we have nothing in here. Let's set a style here, random style, adventure. We've got no prompt. What kind of camera do we want? We want I want a Sony. I want a Sony camera. I want Sony A6000. And the time of day, we want it to be sunset. And we'll just queue prompt. Prompt has no outputs. It's no joke. That is the case. How could we have forgotten the most important thing? Save image. And now the prompt has an output. Silly me. Should probably have guessed that. Anyways. Using the styles as selected. Now I'll show you here. It's just going to create an image based entirely on the styles. Which is a really nice function, to be fair. You don't even have to actually come up with an idea and write anything. You get an interesting return just from not even having a prompt. So then if I were to write in here something like alien man dancing or something, and then also I'll show you what is in the text here. Show text here and show text here, because it does both negative and positive for my styles, as you can see. Now the prompt that we wrote was alien man dancing, and we can see that that comes in here. Sunset photograph of adventure, alien man dancing. Adventure, often for adventurous journeys, action-packed plots, or exploratory writing, captured on a Sony a6000. Now down here it says morning, poor capture, studio photography, staged biography writing, digital design. And the output that we got, of course, is exactly what we wanted. It is an alien man dancing, and it is somewhat adventurous. It is sunset, and it looks like it was taken on a camera, perhaps even an a6000. So, now that we've got that established, we can see that it works. How do we add our own styles? That's a good question, eh? So, for that, you want to come to your Comfy UI folder, come into your custom nodes folder, and here you've got the SDXL prompt styler main. And in here, there's the data folder. In the data folder, you have a bunch of folders. Now, in order to create your own node, you just add a new folder. Say that you want, not really sure, banana styles. Yeah? You want some banana styles? Well, make sure that you write it like these, if you're going to do that. Banana styles. And that way, it won't have any potential errors. I'm not even sure if you need that, really, but meh, just do it to be safe. So banana styles is now a thing. It's empty, though, so there's no data. How do we add the data? Well, to do that, let's come to one of these here. Let's say we come to the focus styles. We take this, open with Notepad, and we just Control A, Control C. We come over to ChatGPT 3.5. This is the free version. Should be able to paste this. Above is a dataset on the subject of focus. Could you instead populate a new dataset based on this structure, which consists of styles of banana? It has a little bit of a brain fart. Use your own knowledge of bananas to create a new dataset. Format this dataset as the one provided. I would like for the description to be contained within a prompt field as the example dataset was, and I would like for you to infer negative keywords which contradict those banana styles, contradict / oppose those banana styles. Place these contradictory keywords within a negative prompt field, also as the example data set does. Copy code. And now, in our new banana styles folder, we create a new text file, which we name whatever we want, bananas.txt. We open that up, we paste our new data set into there, we save this file, save, close, we rename bananas.txt to bananas.json and select yes, we do want to change that extension. Once we've done that, we can then restart Comfy UI. So we close this, we come to here, we run NVIDIA GPU.bat. Oh, there it is, I believe. Now, if I check the menu, add node, Ali1234, stylers, we should now have banana styles, which I can convert to positive negatives to inputs here, connect to the chain, and now we'll have a dancing Cavendish banana. Don't forget that if you want to be able to have a none option, that you have to ask for one, like a no style or just a no option at the top. You've got to actually specify, because otherwise you will have to bypass this in order to stop using it, basically. That's not, I mean, it's banana styled. What can I say? But yeah, don't forget to come here and ask specifically, can you add a none option with blank fields? And at that point, it will create you one with a none at the top. Now, you might start to notice something if you do use a dataset like this. Now, the reason I've done it like this is mostly because I forgot, but also because you will probably forget too and not realize what the issue is. But if I put something like frog in here, you'll start to see quite quickly what the problem is. Oh, would you look at that? We seem to have basically gotten the same image as before, but a different seed. Why is that? The point is, you can see it's not generating a frog. Not even close. It's definitely banana styled. It's Cavendish banana style, but it's not frog. It's not a frog. So why is that? There's one way to fix that, and that is to come here and inspect the original dataset. So you look at the original dataset here, there's something missing from the new dataset that it is in all of the entries in the old dataset, and that is simply this right here, this placeholder here. This is where your prompt will go, and it's what the prompt styler uses to determine basically whether or not that style should allow a prompt through. And without it, your prompts will basically be blocked by that styler. Okay, let's try this again. New chat. So you come to here, you come to your folder, you grab your thing, you get your data set. You choose one. This time, I'm gonna choose. Alright, you choose one of the data sets. You choose, I don't know. Something. Time of day styler or something. Let's try this one. You take your time of day styles here. You drop that. No, you can't copy that into here. You open that. Take your time of day styles here. You open with Notepad. Control A, Control C. Drop it into ChatGPT and you say, hey, this is a data set pertaining to different times of day and sending text which informs of that, and alongside text which contradicts that. I would like you to build me a new data set based on the subject of styles of banana, and it must be structured the same as the dataset. Example, on time of day, with a name, prompt, and negative prompt fields. The name will contain the name of the entry. The prompt will contain the description of the style alongside a placeholder prompt marker. The negative prompt field will contain the contradictory keywords. And no placeholders. Alrighty, and then we copy the code, come back over to here, we pretend that that didn't exist, we create a new text document, which we name bananas.txt. we open bananas.txt, we populate it with the new banana data, save it, rename .json. And yes, I do want to change it. Now once you've renamed it, you can now close Comfy UI. It's up here. And then you can reopen it again. You don't actually have to, you can just refresh the page if you've only edited the dataset. Now, that's not what we were just working on, this is what we were just working on. Here we go, Cavendish banana. Now it's different, isn't it? No? I have to refresh, that's right. Refresh. Refresh. Here we go. Now, wait, it's still Cavendish. What? It's gonna be Cavendish. There's no Cavendish. Oh, there is a Cavendish. Okay. Yeah, okay. They both had Cavendish bananas. And so it would have landed on the same thing. That's something else you have to bear in mind. If you create a different dataset with the same entries that are in different positions, it will just select that same entry in a different position in the list. If you had that on before. It confuses me sometimes, as you can see. But yeah. Right, now we should be able to have exactly what we were looking for here. It should now have a frog in there. And so we should actually see some sort of frog element to the image at least. There we go. There's a frog in the image. Heck yeah. Is there a Cavendish banana though? Is the question. Well, our seed is fixed, so we can test that. Let's test for a standard yellow banana and see what happens. Because this one actually prompts colors. But might get a different color frog or something. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. You get a yellow banana frog. How cool is that? Anyway, that worked, didn't it? Now we've got this banana style styler, which, by the way, will be in my next update if anyone's interested. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope that it helped you in the event that you wanted to create your own styles. Have a good one.